Hey guys, back at it with another video, and I know I was supposed to do a lot of disability stuff, but honestly, if I don't have feelings for the topic myself, it's hard to put out a good video about it. That's why I haven't put out many disability videos, just because I haven't been able to put the issues into words, if that makes sense. But yeah, the main thing I want to talk about today is transitioning from high school to college, man. It's stressful. I'm going through it right now. You have to Well, for me, I have to turn in this IEP thing and then get aides set up, and we just did an interview with an aide yesterday, but it's so stressful because if it doesn't work out, if any of you guys know how the agencies work, they are terrible. Some days aides will show up and some days they won't, and it just sucks. It really really sucks because I don't know. It feels like sometimes people the government just doesn't care, and I'm not getting into politics, but it just makes the transition more stressful. And especially for me, I'm a really um scheduled person. I feel like most disabled people have to be, but it's hard to be that when you can't even get proper aids unless you have pretty good connections. It's really hard to find aids with a number that would get paid through the state that are reliable, because I had aids last year that literally we went to a ton of them in a very short amount of time, just because they barely get paid anything. So they just use it as a stepping stone, and they could just disappear without a trace. But yeah, that just makes the transition more stressful. I already have anxiety, so that the aids are stressful, but also transitioning from the school work, and how do I manage all this? Because I know it'll be more work, but all more time. And I've always been more of a studier by the study guides, what they give me. But in college, I always thought you were on your own. I learned that I was wrong about that. But yeah, it's just a really stressful transition, because after 12 years, I finally figured it out, and now I gotta relearn how to learn and factor in the disability. It's just hard, and the age stuff makes it harder. And I don't know. I'm just trying to take it step by step. Today, I submitted. I showed them my IEP and stuff, so I can work out all that out, which I think will help me because it's a system that was from high school. So I think that should assist me well. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to transition. I know I'll be okay with it once it happens for a while, but it's just stressful, man. And for me, there's not many people that talk about it with that actually understand it. Yeah, I could talk to my mom and dad all day long, but it's not they can feel my feelings, and they would have laid in my bed oh my god, how am I gonna handle this? How am I gonna make it? Yeah, it's just rough. And the aid thing just makes it harder. And I know plenty of people that they're yeah, we can't find an aid. And honestly, the government just needs to either make it better or step up. It's, if they don't, it's just life's already hard enough in a wheelchair, and making aids harder to get makes it harder to do stuff like college, because you got to be on top of it. Um, you gotta be honest what I'm saying. And if the government can't do that, then there's disabled people like me who already believe they can't go to college. Not me, but some people I know believe that for real. And um, yeah, if they believe they can't do that, then they go out and try to get aid, and they can't even get that. Then what makes them think they're gonna go to college? So they don't go to college. They don't give very good jobs, and they can't contribute that much to society. So the government's literally hurting themselves with this terrible system that they have. And honestly, it's never I wanted to change, but I'm realistic that it probably won't. And it's terrible. I have to think that way, but it just sucks, man. Because you get attached to somebody and then they just move on again, keep moving on, and it's just rough. And it needs to be fixed, or it's gonna hurt a lot of people and the possible futures they could have. But I think the government views it more as they don't view the people; they view it as numbers. It's always numbers, 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 but it needs to be different. We need to start that change somewhere. I want to start it here, and if you guys would share this video, spread it around, we need to get this out there because I'm not the only one that struggled with this. And I struggled with it for a while, but was afraid to come out and talk about it because, like, people might get upset. But I'm starting to learn now that, when change happens, people will be upset regardless. We just have to do it and do our best. And yeah, it's rough because the disability is hard. Having AIDS you've known for years and having to restart is even more anxious. But luckily, alright, so I went over all basically the disability makes it harder. Sorry, it's my guys. Disability makes it harder, but yeah, it's just a rough transition. Well, let me know what you guys think. If you have any tips, I'm more than open to that. Sorry, my camera just got screwed up, but thanks, guys. I'll try and do more talks like this. I just wasn't feeling it for a while, but I think I'm back now. So sorry I wasn't what I said I was gonna be, and I'll be back with more of these soon. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow.